What is something that makes you say, man, I effing hate people? Plastic litter on nature trails is really ducked up to me. Like, how does one enjoy a nature trail and at the same time think it's okay if we all toss Gatorade bottles there? Workplace politics. Period. Guess this common evil that makes working life a continuous living medium grade hell for every one of us struck a chord. This is my shortest comment that got the most upvotes, and a lot of metal thrown at it. For the first time. Thanks a lot to all you kind anonymous Redditors for the platinum, gold and silver. Got me a peep into r/platinum and r/lounge as well. Also rip my inbox. Trying to reply individually to each comment. Especially the ones I feel the most for, the people who had to give up their position for being victims of office cloak and dagger politics. But with so many replies pouring in, may not be able to keep up. Though I am reading every one of them. When a coworker decides to correct me by sending a passive-aggressive email and copying the boss and the whole group instead of just saying something to me privately and in person. Might seem trivial, but it ducking drives me nuts when people get off an escalator and just stop and decide where they want to go next. It's like, I can't stop this thing, you need to keep moving. Also people who stand in doorways. Anytime I hear about rape gangs, child prostitution rings or morgue parties, a lot of people are just screwed in the head. People who mistreat animals. I just can't fathom the mindset that enables someone to hurt truly innocent creatures. Porch pirates. People thinking, hey, I know that's not mine but I want it so I'm taking it, makes my blood boil. When people twist the truth and accuse you of things you didn't do and people side with them. People who can't take no for an answer and will push you to agree/accept what they say. People who can't accept criticism when they duck up and affect other people's lives. People who can't have a discussion where they are being told a fact and they disprove it because back in the day, or authority arguments should always win. It teaches you some hardcore patience when you have to deal with people like these on the daily. One of my friends are being bullied to the point of wanting to commit suicide because he is against underage drinking and drugs. Every day when I hear about the next despicable vile thing done by the human race, especially if it involves kids or animals, people can be so cruel. Lazy ducks who can't put their shopping carts away. Assholes who pull out in front of you when there's no one behind you. DIPs hits who are mowing and blowing their grass and trash into the road. Fuckwads who double park. Cunt bubbles who don't tip no matter what. Knob goblins who take stuff from the frozen food section and leave it elsewhere in the store. There's more. Keep it going. Cheating in most of its forms. Whether that's having sex with a person other than your partner or driving in the emergency lane to cut ahead of traffic. It doesn't matter. They both get me flustered. Weirdly, I don't consider cheating in exams or in sports to be that bad. Though that depends on the manner of cheating. Anyone who parades their opinion around as if it is solidly factual. No. Your emotional reaction does not equals fact. No. Your deeply held gut feeling is not a fact. No. Getting belligerent and offended doesn't make it a fact. Fucking hate people, man, LOL. The fact that people at festivals care about Earth and the amount of litter on the ground is disgusting. Not to mention, even if every bit of it was picked up, it would still end up on the ground and these people somehow think okay. Kind of a giant double standard if you ask me. Anyone who is cruel to their animals, neglecting feeding them or vet care. I don't understand those type of people or why they do this. A dog in my country went viral because it was recently put to sleep because acid was thrown at it. The pics were of her raw skin, and to see the owner posting her before pic was unreal. Owner was not responsible. Dog escaped and whoever did it hasn't been found. That I've seen old men whistle and harass 11 to 14y. Oh girls. That happened to me as well. But I have the courage to call them out with people around. I can't imagine what shy 11-year-old girls feel when they get treated that way. I'm 14 but I've already got slapped on the butt by an older dude. And when I talk about it with people they say, oh, you should have not dressed SOSLUTTY. I literally wore a t-shirt and jeans, No matter how a girl dresses. Don't be a creeps. And I know I'll get a response saying something in the lines of, oh but it happens to men too. Yes, but come on. How many times have you seen a grown woman harass a tween boy? And how many times have you seen a man doing the same thing to a girl? That's like a 2:10 ratio. If not more. Whenever I see a video of someone doing something ducked up to someone else in public, like a man hitting a woman on a bus or something, what makes my blood boil is the people who film and post it. Like, why do you not ducking help? Don't film, help. Duck. People who would rather stay on their phones 24/7 than pay attention to the world around them. Your kids are crying for your attention. You almost ran a red light. And the dinner is burning. Get off of ducking Instagram. When ducking tourists or old people are walking in front of you, and they just stopped right there in the middle of the walkway with no consideration for who might be behind them. Hashtag please get the fuck out of the way. I hate extremism in people. Their extreme becomes their entire being. Every aspect of their life becomes tainted by their chosen extremism. From health to gaming. From Christianity to Islam. From left wing to right wing. Nothing good comes from extremism. The shitty people I've encountered while living in NYC. Getting spit on by a homeless dude after he shoved me and spilled his beer on me at 9 a.m. Getting catcalled in really vulgar ways in a busy place in the daytime and it's just accepted. People being so ducking spatially unaware. The list goes on. Living in NYC has made me lose faith in humanity, lol. As someone who's worked in retail for far too long. Karens. People who need to trash a pile of clothing just because they want to look at all the sizes, and then don't even buy any. People who leave clothes all over the change room. People who leave their garbage in random places for the staff to find. People who think they can help themselves to store fixtures to get something down, and promptly duck everything up. People who think policies don't apply to them. Ugh. I hate retail. Cancel culture. People who actively try to ruin your life and livelihood because you made a mistake or simply did something they disagreed with. Anti-science groups like flat earthers, anti-vaxxers and global warming deniers. Not having the ability to re-evaluate your own views really brings out the worst in people. When someone refuses $20 million in international aid and turns it down because someone called them a name. People who are cruel to animals. It's something that makes me livid. An animal doesn't understand why you're doing things to them. This makes my blood boil. I work in an ER. Anti-vaxxer parents drive everyone up a wall. One mother came in. Her 6-month-old had measles. We said as much and her response was, "That's good. She won't be getting it again." Yeah, okay if she lives. Oh, and did I mention she had 8 other kids? One of whom was upstairs for pneumonia. Exposing all the other immunocompromised children because she was too stupid to understand that she's putting other people's lives in danger. Ugh. I hate anti-vaxxers. People who have no self-awareness and block sidewalks, grocery store aisles, and roads with their bodies. Come on. You've got to pay at least a little bit of attention to your surroundings. I'm a housekeeper in a historic B&B that attracts a specific clientele with a lot of money. Messiest people I've met. Will leave rubbish everywhere. Leave personal artifacts in sheets, beds or on the floor. Will straight up just treat their hotel rooms like a zoo. Don't get me wrong. They are on their holiday. They deserve to have fun. But the complete disregard for the people who have to clean up after them will always make me say, man, I ducking hate people. When I see someone saying how much hate animal abuse while eating the corpses of abused animals, or crying over the burning Amazon while eating meat, the very reason it's burning in the first place. The recent fad of people opening food at supermarkets and spitting into it, licking it, etc. Also, whenever I see perishable food at the supermarket somewhere it shouldn't be. Basically just wasted food because someone was too lazy to either take it back or give it to a worker to put away. I work on a farm just outside of Miami. So many people drive down to abandon their dogs or drop off bags of puppies/kittens. Fucking monsters. People sitting on numbered seats that are not theirs. Went to a game a few weeks back. Some dudes were on our seats. We made them move. They moved to other seats. Some other couple came and told them they were on their seats. They moved again. The same thing happened, and at last, they pulled their tickets and sit where they were supposed to sit. Mother duckers, why didn't you guys did it from the first time? Is a simple ducking rule to follow.